Blessings, friends. It's Maya here with an astro update. On October 28th, we'll be having a full moon lunar eclipse at 5 degrees of the loyal, determined, and pleasure-seeking sign of Taurus. The moon in Taurus will be opposing the sun in the passionate, intense, and resourceful sign of Scorpio. To see where this tension may be arising for you during this eclipse and playing out over the next 6 months, look at what houses Taurus and Scorpio fall in your natal chart. This lunar eclipse in Taurus is closing out a final thematic chapter that's been occurring over the last 18 months as we've been experiencing lessons with this eclipse on the Scorpio and Taurus axis, individually and collectively. Taurus represents how we make money, our material and physical possessions, our self-worth, self-esteem, our values, and sensual pleasures in life, while the opposing Scorpio represents deep bonds, sexual or psychological bonds, shared money and resources, investments, inheritances, occult-like subjects, and transformation. With these fixed signs being activated, we may be slowing down, holding the fort in some area of our life, or in some cases, even being stubborn or slow to initiate when it comes to the Taurus part of our chart. Uranus, the planet of unpredictability, will be coupled here in Taurus with Jupiter, the planet of growth and luck. Thus, we may be experiencing sudden risks, changes, creative breakthroughs, as well as death and rebirth as a major storyline is coming to a close. The moon representing our inner feelings will also be opposing Mercury, the planet of communication, and Mars, the planet of warrior energy and action in Scorpio. This can create tension when it comes to our thoughts and actions at odds with our feelings. It's vital for us to speak our truth during this time as well and act on our truth. With Scorpio in the mix, there can be intense or difficult conversations that, once expressed, can have a transformative effect. Taurus rules the throat, and it's important for us to speak up where we need to embody our higher calling, as this eclipse is focused with the North Node associated with our destiny and mission, moving forward with our purpose, even if it is a bit uncomfortable, finding the balance between me and we, reflecting on how we can realign ourselves with our purpose. Overall, the moon in Taurus is exalted, so it's a favored position for the moon to be in when it comes to this specific archetypal energy, and it's also coupled again with Jupiter, the great benefic, creating a more positive experience. The moon representing our innermost self will be conjunct Jupiter, the planet of growth and luck. There may be optimism and growth with a specific accomplishment and or an appreciation of how far we've come in an area in our life or something that we've achieved over the last 18 months. The ruler of this eclipse is Venus, the planet of beauty, harmony, relationships, and money. Thus, there is a big emphasis on these matters during this eclipse and energetically over the next couple of months, finding balance and reharmonizing with the Venusian parts of our life. There will also be a grand Earth trine after this eclipse, which can bring a very positive and fortunate circumstances. This trine will involve Venus, Pluto, and Uranus, which can bring sudden harmonic and tangible transformations around love, beauty, relationships, and money. But first, with this fixed eclipse, we must face the change, death, and rebirth that is happening compared to being stubborn or resisting change. When we lean deeper into our truth and our voice in a balanced Venusian way, we'll receive the blessings and see the light at the end of the tunnel, as this archetypal chapter between the Taurus and Scorpio opposing parts of our chart closes for now. Taurus lunar eclipse questions to reflect on. What areas of our life do we need to vocally step into to find greater harmony and balance? How can we rearrange our budget, finances, savings, and how can we make money to create a better foundation? How can we tap into and tune into our environment, surroundings, nature, and our bodies to appreciate the sensual pleasures in life? What areas of self-worth, self-esteem, and personal values need to be revisited for optimum growth? Are there new sources of income and money-making available to us in our life? Are there old ways of making money and income that are asking to be eclipsed out of our life? What areas of security, both inner security and outer security, need to be addressed? What area of life will this lunar eclipse be happening for you based upon your rising sign? For Aries rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your second house. This could be bringing an ending or changes around how you make money, your income, your physical and material possessions, as well as your self-worth and personal values. For Taurus rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your first house. This could be bringing endings or changes around your self and identity, your physical body, outward appearance, as well as new endeavors. For Gemini rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 12th house. This could be bringing endings or changes around the unseen realms, spirituality, intuition, divine knowledge, as well as one's mental health, subconscious, and emotions. For Cancer rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 11th house. This could bring endings or changes associated with large groups of people, friends, friendships, networks, as well as one's future hopes and wishes. For Leo rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 10th house. This could be bringing endings or changes associated with your career, leadership, public image, as well as honor and achievement. For Virgo rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 9th house. This could be bringing an ending or bringing changes associated with global travel and higher learning, education, philosophy, one's belief systems, as well as publishing and teaching. For Libra rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 8th house. This could be bringing an ending or a change associated with shared money and resources, inheritances, investments, taxes, mortgages, as well as sex and deep bonds. For Scorpio rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 7th house. This could be bringing an ending or a change associated with personal relationships, business relationships, marriages, contracts, and negotiations. For Sagittarius rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 6th house. This will bring an ending or a change associated with your health and service to the world, employment, daily work, exercise, daily routine, as well as pets and animals. For Capricorn rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 5th house. This could bring an ending or a change associated with your children, love and romance, creativity, hobbies, joy, and celebration. For Aquarius rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 4th house. This could be bringing an ending or a change associated with your home, property, real estate, family, inner security, and ancestral lineage. For Pisces rising, this lunar eclipse will be happening in your 3rd house. This could be bringing endings or changes associated with one's communication, extended family, online persona, associated with tech and media, siblings, local travel, and transportation. Thank you so much for listening, and lunar eclipse blessings to you all.